Hello everyone, I'm Benedetta and I'm here with Dimitri Genaudeau, director of the short film CRAC, which is in competition at the 13th edition of the Foscari Short Film Festival. Hi Martin, and thank you for your time.
Well, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. So it is okay for you, I will start with the first question, and I wanted to ask you, how does it come the idea for your short film CRAC? And where did you find the inspiration for this story?
The first draft of the screenplay was taking inspiration from something that happened in the 90s in France. There was a big project for a highway between two cities in the east of France. And during the construction of this highway, they found out that on the path of the highway was living a very rare species of beetle that was protected by European law at the time. And so they had to stop the entire construction for many years because of this beetle. And so it started a conversation about how these projects should cohabit with the natural environment, etc. And so the very first draft of the script was a sort of adaptation of this event. And so there were many characters in the script and many different actions and things happening. And then I rewrote the script many times, and it finally narrowed it down to the story of this girl meeting by chance this little beetle. So the film is actually completely very far from the initial idea of the beetle. What remained though in the different version was the idea of this sort of love story between the girl and the beetle, and the ending of the film, the tragic ending of the film.
Tragic ending.
The beginning in the very first draft of the film. So now the initial inspiration is, you cannot really see it in the final film, but that's how things happen. And it was made as a part of my PhD thesis. It was a part of a PhD that I'm still finishing in La Fémis in Paris, where I'm working on slapstick comedies, animals in slapstick comedies. So there was also this element of comedy that was there from the beginning.
Thank you for your answer. Then I wanted to ask you also, what is your relationship with the cinematographic language, and how you decide which is the best way to shot the scene and the best way to convey the idea that you have in your mind, in your head, also in your short film CRAC?
Well, I think in terms of visuals and what was there also from the very beginning was the desire of working both with live action and stop motion in the film, and that's something that I was drawn to for some reason, because I like the sort of clash between these different images of animation and live action. And then we draw inspiration from many different things. I think since I was studying mainly silent film also in my research thesis, I was very influenced by some the sort of pictorialist aesthetic of some 1920s films, where they have this way of filming nature in a sort of bucolic or pittoresque way, with the framing of the trees, the leaves and stuff. So that was something that I wanted to use also very much. So that was, I don't know, a mixture of this and probably a lot of stop motion animation that I watched when I was studying in Prague. So Czech animation, I think, was also an influence, and I wanted to combine all of that, this sort of pictorialist side with the stop motion animation and the clash between the two. So I guess it was it came from that, the style of the film. I don't know if it answers completely your question though, but
No, you answered really well. Thank you. And then the last question that I would like to ask is, how did you get into the world of cinema, and how did you start your career, and if this passion Has it been a passion since you were little, or did it develop later?
Well, I think it was. I always wanted to do direct film. I think the first short films that I was doing on my own as a kid I was 11 or 12 years old. So it was something very, very, very early in my life. Then it developed through the years. I didn't do straight away. I didn't study filmmaking straight ahead after high school. I did some philosophy and film history in the university before going into art schools, and so but the desire to make films was always there. So it's yeah, and I guess it developed mostly by watching films. I think that's something my parents showed me films from a very early age, so I always wanted to do that. Yes.
Thank you. Thank you for your answers, and thank you for your time.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Wish you a good day.